Andrew, just curious, how many nicknames do you have, and which one is your favorite? Because Josh Allen was in here the other day and he dropped one we hadn't heard.
What was that? I don't even know.
What do you call you? Kid Rock, I think is what he calls
Oh,
you.
yeah. I mean, there's about 4 or 5. I mean, every day I got to turn around the corner and I'm getting called something different. But obviously when there's a white guy with long blonde hair, there's going to be Sunshine, so that's a given. Kid Rock, Dewey, Thor. So I'm kind of all over the place. No one ever calls me by my first name. Only my mom calls me Andrew if she's like mad at me or something. So I think I got about 5 or 6 names at the moment.
Do you enjoy kind of all that? I mean, is it fun? No.
Yeah, I mean, it's being in a locker room, in football is fun, but when, you got good chemistry and you're buddies with everyone and, people actually call me some other stuff that I won't let the public know, but it is fun. Yeah, and I love this team, and everyone jokes around and calls me different stuff, so it's good. I enjoy it.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, D-Rock. All right, let's go to Gene and then Gary.
All right, along that same line, Andrew, could you give me the nickname that somebody might call you that you really don't like? It's kind of annoying and you really wish they'd pick something else.
Jeez. Actually, I kind of, I went and looked at a couple Kid Rock pictures, and, he's not the best looking guy. I'll say that. But, he's got some great songs. And, maybe, I don't know, does my hair look like that? It's kind of greasy and stuff. But no, it's cool. I rock with all of it. And, if people are talking about you, there's no such thing as bad publicity. So I'll take it.
As a follow up, what is the one that your former roomie Gardner likes to throw at you?
What did he call me? I honestly don't even remember. I can't remember. Is it one that you know? Because I don't remember.
No. I was just.
I mean, he just called me Dewey, from the jump. So I guess that's usually what everyone calls me. So.
All right, thanks.
Thanks, Gene. All right, let's go to Gary and then Jordan.
Yeah, what was that you mentioned, Andrew, about where Dewey came from?
Yeah, it's when we used to live in Texas, and we had one of our little neighbor girls couldn't say her R's, and my mom would call me Drew, and she kind of started calling me Dew while trying to call me Drew. So it kind of morphed into Dewey. Me and my dad are big School of Rock fans, so Dewey Finn was a one that I usually get called a lot. So, but like I said, that's mainly what everyone, whether it's Colorado here or up in Wyoming, I mean, that's basically my government name now is Dewey. So
okay, all right. And can you address the opportunity you're getting on Sunday to get in there and obviously get more playing time and against some pretty big receivers and a big running back?
Yeah, it's a great opportunity. It's something that I, have worked towards, and it's just kind of a culmination of my body of work. I come into work every day. I know my role, ready to go, whether it's playing special teams and being able to come on the field in relief, or like it is now, going out and starting and being able to execute and, play a good football game. And, they're pretty big, but, they get on their knee at night and pray to the same God we do. So we're going to go out there and we're going to give our best football, and, try to go ball out. But don't get me wrong. It's like you said, it's going to be a great challenge. They got a really good team, coming off an AFC championship, run last year. They're a really good team. Got a lot of respect for them. It's going to be a heck of a challenge, and we're looking forward to it.
Okay. Thank you.
Thanks, Gary. Let's go to Jordan and then Dustin.
Andrew, you got quite a bit of playing time, quite a bit of run in the Week 12 matchup last year against the Titans, where the defense kind of struggled down the stretch. Just curious about your individual confidence level and your confidence level in the defense as a whole going into such an important Week 2 matchup.
Yeah, pass is the pass. Can't change that. But we're super excited. Like I said, I did the podcast the other day with John, and I told him, this team just feels different. We got a lot a lot of chemistry. Everyone communicates really well. And we just kind of have a blue collar attitude at the moment of, we're not definitely not the biggest team, maybe not the flashiest, but we're going to go out there and we're going to grind and we're going to do our jobs. We're not going to try to do too much. We're just going to go out and try to execute. And, I really love the guys around me. I think they would say the same, and we're just looking forward to it.
Awesome. Thanks, man.
All right, let's go to Dustin, then we'll finish up with John Shipley. Oh, and Cassidy.
Hey, hope you're doing well.
You as
So how
well?
different is your game prep now that you're a starting safety rather than on special teams? And will you still be in special teams packages this weekend?
Doesn't change at all. I came in as the third safety, backing up both spots. And, my coach at Wyoming used to say playing the third safety is the hardest position in football because, you're out there playing special teams, but you got to prepare like a starter. You never know when Jared Wilson's going to pull a hamstring and you're going to have to go out and execute in the 4 minute, in a division game. And, that's what like I said, it's my body of work. I pride myself on, I pride myself on being one of the smartest guys in this building and maybe even in the NFL. And I think I can go out there and, like I said, go out and get it done. So whether I'm playing special teams as a third safety or as a starter this week, I'm preparing the same. And I'm going to be ready to go regardless.
All right. Thanks, Andrew.
Thanks, Dustin. All right, let's go to John Shipley and then Cassidy and then John Reed.
Hey, Andrew, can you talk a little bit about just your week 1 interception against the Colts and kind of what you saw there, and then just how much confidence, getting that turnover gives you moving forward?
Yeah, it was a route that, we had seen all week in film, and even, coming in at halftime, Coach Dana had the PowerPoint up there, and, he's, they're running that W spear. And, I was sitting there on the sidelines the whole game, watching it, communicating with J Dub. And then, he went down and I got out there, and it was kind of crazy that happened because I had seen that play a couple times. And right when I got out there, even when I was lining up pre-snap, I kind of knew the route was coming. And then, old Philip, kind of stared it down the whole time. And when he threw it, I was kind of like, holy cow, he's actually throwing this right now. And it was just a jump out there and catch it and, go the other way. So it was super exciting though. I kind of ran around, like a chicken with my head cut off. Didn't really know what to do. I was so excited, but it was great to come out there. And like I said, that's film study, that's preparation, and making it happen on game day. So super excited and ready to keep it going.
Thanks, Andrew.
Yep.
Thanks, John. All right, we're going to do 2 more, Cassidy and then John Reed.
Hey, Andrew. This is actually not what I wanted to ask, but just to clarify real quick, does the W spear, does that just refer to like where the receivers are? What is that?
Yeah, that's just the slot receiver just running. It's basically a deep over route, and they'd been running that a lot, and that was how it worked out. So.
Okay. And then Ryan Tannehill last year, I think, led all NFL quarterbacks in production off the play action. How does that change the game for you as a safety? Can you just kind of walk me through like watching a play and seeing him pull it or keep it?
Yeah, that's the challenge that this team poses. They got a great offensive line, a great running back in Derrick Henry, obviously, and they're going to run the crap out of the ball. And that's the hardest part is you got to be able to stop them and get them to, 2nd and 8 and stuff like that. But that's when, fake it, and you got AJ Brown and Corey Davis, coming over the top. So like I said, we got a lot of respect for them. They do their stuff really well, and you got to be prepared to stop both of those. So it's going to be big on, more of me being the free safety. It's going to be big on me, eliminating those explosive pass plays. And if we can stop the run, then we're going to be in business. So, but like you said, it's a big challenge. We're going to have to be able to stop both.
Thank you.
All right. John, you want to take it away and finish us up?
Yeah, no problem. Andrew, I just wanted to ask you, you're going on this first road trip with all those protocols, and is it easy to have a team full of guys that seem to be all business-like, and what has that been like? And also, you're going to be playing in a stadium without spectators.
Yeah, it's going to be super different. Obviously, this whole year has been different for everybody. And, like you said, a team that, can, put aside the distractions, can put aside, the the need to go out and do stuff and stuff like that, it's going to be the team that prevails. The guys that are locked in the whole time. And then, like you said, we obviously had fans on Sunday, which helped. I kind of didn't even really think about it, but having no fans is going to be something that's it's going to be weird, no doubt about it. But it's obviously going to help our communication, not too much crowd noise, but it's going to be different. So how we adjust, we're going to have to juice ourselves up. And I think that's one thing that this team is really good at. We've seen it throughout camp. We can get hyped up and we can build each other up. We're not going to rely on crowd noise and energy and stuff like that. We're going to juice ourselves up and hopefully be ready to go. So I'm looking forward to seeing, how we can do that on Sunday.
Good luck. Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Awesome.